I am fine. What about you?
Good. I'm doing great. So, what are you doing?
I'm just enjoying my days.
Okay, enjoying your holidays?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so do you study?
Yeah, I'm a student.
You're a student. Okay, so in which class you are? You're in which class?
I completed my junior college. I'm
Oh,
I'm I'm moving to degree college.
okay, okay, okay. So, what will you do after completing your degrees or your graduation?
I'll
Is there
I'll
any
move to
future?
I'll move to other abroad countries. Okay. Okay, so let us choose any topic now. I introduce myself. You told about yourself.
Okay, the topic. I think I gonna choose the topic. I'm curious about the
Yeah, no,
topic.
we can choose a topic on education because we ask each other about each other's qualifications. That's why we can choose a topic education now. Pros and
Yes,
cons of
yes.
pros and cons of
Not
education.
not education. It's like education or hard work. What makes people to earn?
Pros and cons of education means advantages and disadvantages of education.
But advantages and disadvantages. There are nothing for disadvantages of education.
No, there are some disadvantages of
Okay,
education. You
okay. So you tell me the disadvantages of education.
know?
I
Okay.
don't know the disadvantage of
The
education.
disadvantages of education nowadays are like if you complete your graduation, okay, if you studied till 15th,
Hmm.
at the time you study, you have to give some money like fees. It is also known as fees.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have to earn money. That is this disadvantages at the time of education. You have to earn money to get education.
But when we don't spend our money in our education, it's like we are not we don't have a value of our education. When we
No,
are
no.
spending our money on
There are
education,
many
that's
children. There are many children in the world who are studying with money, but they have a lot of without studying. What we call that without giving a money, they have. Uh, Yeah, they have what we call that.
what you want to say. Okay, you are telling me that there are so many students who are still studying or who are still doing something in their life with education after completing their education
No, no.
without paying any money, without
I
paying a
want to
penny.
tell that there are many students that do not pay their fees because they don't have money, and they
Yes.
still respect and acknowledge their education.
Okay, but okay, you are right. There are so many, though there are so many people, there are so many students, so there are so many people. But I think paying for education and not paying for education,
You
it's
are
all
not
up to students.
understanding my words. What I am
I
talking
understood. I understood
was.
what you are speaking. I
And there are
understood.
not only one disadvantages. There are many. I'll
Not
tell you
it's
after
not a
completing.
it's not a disadvantage. It's not a disadvantage. It's a like when a students want to be something, there is ambitions or the ambitions is
No,
ambitious
till the time
students
of
that I want to do something in my life. There are so many people, though so many
till the
students
time I wanna say till the time you study, you have to earn money. You have to focus on studies also. You have to earn some monies also, and after that you are giving the much amount. The wholesome amount of that money to that colleges or schools till you study, till you do your graduation. And after graduation, there is no you don't know that you will get a job or not. It's like that. After that also you have to waste your many years, like do if some people used to waste their years just finding the jobs, and other used to use their time. There are very less people who used to give their money after graduation also for studying, like studying like other courses, taking other courses. And it's like that. If you give if you started giving your money in education, yeah, you have to give very much. Like student have their fees of 1 year 20 25,000, 30,000. So many students have their fees of 1 year, like 1 lakh also in other big fields. So it's like that. You have to take and in other countries like America, Canada, the student used to take loans from banks for studying. And it become a heavy load for them to pay back that loans. So that are disadvantages of education. Uh, yeah, it's like that.
Okay, you are telling me the fee structure, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I agree with you that there are so many
And,
people in
there
India.
are there are many people, there are many students who done suicide because of their fees. Whenever student didn't pay, don't pay their fees, whenever they don't pay their fees, so the the principal used to disrespect the student in front of whole class. And they feel disrespected, and after some time they most of them got in go in depression, and other used to do suicide. So that are disadvantages.
Okay, okay, I understood
That
your point.
many
Okay.
reasons are there behind that. Yeah, many reasons, many disadvantages. Some of I don't know, which I know. I told you.
Okay, I agree with your point that this is the
Basically,
problem in India that
in life, in life, every good thing have every bad thing. Every good and every bad thing have advantages and disadvantages.
okay,
It,
okay, I got you that the point you told me that the disadvantage is because of fee structure of education,
yeah,
right?
because
The
of
fee
fees
structure,
structure.
because after completing graduation there are so many students who are not able to pay their fees for further studies, right?
Yeah, and some of the students used to give their 11, some of them used to give 11, 13, 14, and they used to take a dropout from their college at the main
Yes,
time, at the main
yeah,
time of getting the
just because
degree.
of fees, just because of
Yeah,
fees,
just
right?
because of fees. And there are many other issues. Most of them used to do suicide because of that ragging.
That point you already told me. That point you already told me.
Most of
Okay,
them used to do suicide because of ragging. I told you, ragging
okay,
in the college.
ragging. Okay,
Yeah,
ragging.
yeah. They go got into depression.
So it's all dependent on education system, how they
Yeah,
are running their education, how they are
it's a
providing their.
system. Yeah, it's all in education only. That's why I told you the advantages. That's why I told you some disadvantages, and there are many
So
more.
because of your point, I keep feeling that would you like to study further?
Yeah, I will study.
So you told me the disadvantage of education.
I told you everything have advantages and disadvantages in life. So
Okay,
you told
I
that no, education only have advantages tell me the disadvantages. So I told you.
Yes, no, no, I agree with your point that after completing my graduation, I don't have that much amount that I could pay for my further studies,
Yeah,
so
and
that I become.
after that you have many projects. At that time you don't have money. After
Yes,
that for
yes,
partying,
yes, I agree, I
most of
agree.
the student used to go
I
outside.
totally.
At that time you don't have money, so you feel ashamed that why I don't have. All is like that. All is something about most of the part in education. Uh,
So in
it's
that
about
case, I think
money, fee structure. If
there
you
are
don't,
there are
if you,
disadvantages and advantages of
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
You told me that everything has advantages and disadvantages. As you told me that the disadvantages of education. So what should you do to improve this kind of problems? So first, I have one. What I have
Uh,
is okay. You
I
told.
I
You tell
can
me.
say you improvement for improvement of all of these things. Firstly, if you don't have money, so you should borrow from someone without interest.
Okay,
Don't
without
take a
it.
loan.
Okay.
Borrow from someone and study. And when you start earning, when you get a job, when you get a good job, okay,
Paid back.
at that time you have to give the 20-25% of your salary to that person to whom you borrowed your fees.
No.
It's like that.
Okay.
And uh, I told you not to take a loan is it's very hard to repay that loan. And
Okay.
in
So
abroad,
the second point you told me, the how to improve that, ragging.
yeah, ragging is also improving. Ragging is also easy. First of all, yeah, if you are not, you have to confident, you have to be strong. If someone is doing ragging with you, so you should try to give them answer back. If you can give, okay, give them back answers.
Okay, back. Okay.
Show everyone that you are also strong.
Okay, very good. That's right. Show
Yeah,
everyone that you are strong. You're not weak.
that's a one. I told you that this is a one point, and the next one there are many that association which works on ragging. There
Okay,
is,
which works on
yeah,
ragging. Okay.
yeah. And if you do a complaint in police for ragging, so police people also work on this.
Okay.
Policemen, policewomen, they also come in college as a student without their
Okay.
uniform in civil dresses. They used to come, they used to see who is doing ragging and take that people out and catch them. And they used to may give them a uh, they used to take action on that. And and
Okay.
have a heavy load of fine, take heavy
Okay.
load.
And the third disadvantage you told me, is there any third disadvantage?
Yeah, I can say, yeah, I told you that the people feel ashamed when they not have
Yes.
money. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes. It's common
It,
in a
yeah,
group
it's a
also.
common issue, but
No, no. It's not.
you can also resolve that issue by earning by doing a part time job after your studies. You can have a little amount of
No,
money.
no.
And
No, no. It's not easy for a student to earn because when a student is concentrating on a study, I think
no,
so
no,
many
it's
students.
not like that.
It's.
You are not concentrating 24 hours on your study. You should.
I do. I do. I do.
There
I
are
do.
very less percent of students who used to concentrate 24 hours. If you are concentrating 24 hours means you are not sleeping, you are not eating, you are not going to washroom. It's
No,
like that.
I'm not talking about 24 hours. I'm talking about that I do study. I did, okay, not do. I did study. So I don't have a time. for
there are
all that
there are
kind of
I
things.
have many friends. I have some many not I have some friends which are working part time with education, and they are working like 4 to 5 hours and getting 5 to 6 thousand salaries per month. It's a normal amount. It's not good, not
But
bad,
but the last point
but
is not connected to education, right?
but
Because it happens,
why
it's happen
it's
also
connected to education.
when we
I'll
have.
tell you how it's connected to how it connected to education, because when you go to study, okay, when you go to college or school, you have many friends, many many friends, like yeah, many friends who whose father is earning, mother is earning, they are rich, they have so much amount of money. After if you sit with those student, if you have friendship with those student, so they used to judge you uh,
On the
every time,
basis
like
of your
yeah, on the basis of your money,
financial condition.
financial, yeah, yeah, financial condition. They used to judge you every time that we are giving this guy this some amount of money, we are making him enjoying, why don't he give us, why don't he take us out? It's like that. If you have a friend, if you have if you have that type of friends, and most of the students used to have rich friends. Some students father is earning very nice, so the father used to give student 1,000, 2,000 monthly pocket money. It's like that.
Okay.
So they are basically they are uh, taunting the other students which does not have money. There are many more type of students like this.
Okay, okay.
Many of them used to do show off. They buy expensive luxury gadgets and luxury items to show to others. It's like that, to do show off. So whenever you have a friendship with those students, if you are in a class, if you are a student of that class, you are their classmates. So it's normal to have a friendship with those
But
people.
if you are not comfortable with that friends, so you have to don't go with that friend.
If most of the people in the class are like that, what you will do? If the good student of the class, good student mean the scholar of that class is also like that, so what you will do?
Don't make a friends.
No, no. How do you make a friends? It's easy for you.
It's like you are depending on that friends, that he will
No,
help
no, we
me.
are
The
not
scholar will
depending
help
on
me,
that friend
and
just
and
for just for taking or it's not like depending. Uh, it's like having a friendship is good thing. Having a friendship is normally good thing. You are busy whole the time, or else without
okay,
friend you are getting bored.
okay, okay.
It's like that.
So why don't you study while you are bored, while you were bored in your class? So why don't you study in that time?
There are many types of students. Like there are less much of less students who used to study in their free time. Okay.
Okay, 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 Lalabai. Okay, Lalabai. Okay, nice to talk to you. See you soon. See you again.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
See you again to you.